What's up, you guys? It's Susan Morad right back here on Clever News. And while Taylor Swift has been busy re-recording her old albums, she took some time out of her busy schedule to make a little jab at Scooter Braun while teasing a brand new recording of Love Story. Let's get into it. In a new commercial for dating site Match.com, written by Taylor's friend and actor Ryan Reynolds, Tay debuted a snippet of her newly re-recorded rendition of Love Story and amazingly snuck in a cheeky jab at Scooter. Okay, so if you don't know by now, Taylor Swift and Scooter Braun are not the best of friends. In fact, they are the exact opposite, and both parties have made it known. In the event you need a quick refresher, in July 2019, news broke that Scooter Braun's Ithaca Holdings LLC acquired Scott Borchetta's Big Machine label group, which happens to be Taylor's old record label. At the time, the terms of the agreement weren't made to be public, but a source told Billboard that the deal, which included Big Machine Music, topped $300 million and included the rights to Taylor's old masters from her first 6 albums. Once Taylor found out about the deal, she did not hesitate to speak her mind and expose the reality of the situation. Taylor kicked things off by posting a screenshot to her Instagram stories of an older photo Justin Bieber had posted, in which he was posing with Scooter Braun and Kanye West, writing, "Taylor Swift, what up?" She wrote on the photo saying, "This is Scooter Braun bullying me on social media when I was at my lowest point. He's about to own all the music I've ever made." Taylor took to her Tumblr to post another message. She started by writing, "For years I asked, pleaded for a chance to own my work. Instead, I was given an opportunity to sign back up to Big Machine Records and earn one album back at a time, one for every new one I turned in. I walked away because I knew once I signed that contract, Scott Borchetta would sell the label, thereby selling me and my future. Music I wrote on my bedroom floor and videos I dreamed up and paid for from the money I earned, playing in bars, then clubs, then arenas, then stadiums." Fast forward to last month, Taylor was once again blindsided by the sale of the rights to her masters. This time, Scooter reportedly sold the rights to her masters for over $300 million to an investment fund called Shamrock Holdings. In a letter to her fans, Taylor shared her side of this new development, and when asked to work with Shamrock Holdings, whom Scooter told not to have any contact with Taylor prior to the sale, she passed on the opportunity because Scooter would still profit from her work. Okay, so that's literally the shortest synopsis I can give, which leads me to Taylor's recent and very iconic Scooter shade. Like I mentioned earlier, Taylor recently collaborated with close friend Ryan Reynolds on a commercial for Match.com. The commercial is a parody of how 2020 has been and showcases Satan online dating and falling in love with a woman by the name of 2020. Let's be real, 2020 has been a dumpster fire, and this is where the shade comes in. Satan and 2020 decide to take a selfie in front of a literal dumpster fire, and in the wide shot, you can see a scooter lying on the ground in addition to the number 6 graffitied on the wall above. So if you're picking up what she's putting down, a scooter, aka Scooter Braun, and the number 6, aka the 6 albums he sold for millions and the 6 albums she's re-recording. I mean, this is some sneaky genius product placement, but like duh, that's why we stan Taylor Swift. She never misses an opportunity for a good old Easter egg, and as you can imagine, Swifties went nuts for this. One fan wrote, "The scooter by the dumpster is everything." And this Swiftie tweeted, "But the scooter next to the dumpster? Yes!" I could go on for hours about all the responses just like that, but I'll let you guys fall down that rabbit hole for some good lols. Seriously though, how does she do it? Day after day? I mean, that's why she's Taylor Swift and we love her for it. And for more news on Taylor Swift, click right over here for another clever video. Then be sure to let me know all of your thoughts on the placement of the scooter by the dumpster fire with the number 6 on the wall in the comments section below. I'm your host, Susan Morad. You can find me on Instagram at Susan_Morad. I'll catch you later. Bye guys.